Good morning, everyone. Well, I'm back. It's been a couple of months since we've connected, so it's Shannon, and I'm coming to you live from Comox Valley on the beautiful Vancouver Island. Welcome to Toolbox Tuesday. If you're joining me live, thank you for tuning in, and if you are tuning in for the replay, thanks for making the time to connect. I'll be continuing my Toolbox Tuesdays throughout the summer, sporadically. As I am home, I have a few more adventures ahead. Today's topic is, it's a big one for me. It's called Our Kids Are the Mirror into the Inner Work That We Need to Do. So it's been 2 weeks since we've been home from our trip across Canada. It's been lovely to sleep in my bed, have access to hot water whenever I want, and have the comforts around me. I miss the water, being able to see it at the campsite all the time, and the sunsets and the sunrises, and I even miss some of the difficult parts, the snow, and yeah, it just made it part of the adventure that we will always remember and talk about. It's been difficult landing back home after 50 days on the road. There was a routine, but no real schedule and nothing really pressing that we needed to get done. What I noticed is that when we spend hours and hours together as a family in the car, we learn things about one another that we didn't really know. Like, I learned my husband absolutely hates mosquitoes. It seems that there was some light shone in some dark places. The last year seems to be connected to this theme. It's my belief that there is a big shift happening on this planet right now. We've all spent more time with ourselves than we usually do over the last 2 years, and there we are. No place to run and no place to hide. Just like the 44 of us in the car for 50 days together. I feel like we all have some inner work to do in the case of us. Several people heard about that while we were in the campgrounds. What I know is that often I see my kids struggling, and I worry, and I want to fix them, and I want to make them better. I waste a lot of time worrying about the things that really I can't control. There was a lot of big emotion when we got home. For you parents out there, you know that home is where the safe place is, where we can let go and be ourselves. I could feel and do feel my anxiety rising and fear showing up again. The questions that came was, what's next? The travel vlog is done. The trip is over. I need to step into my company, and what does that look like? I keep turning my focus to Abigail and Nolan. How can I make Nolan eat? How can I get Abigail outside and out of her room? There I am, more fear. What I realized is that I can't fix my kids. I can't force them to eat, and I can't force them to put their screens away. All I can do is love myself, stand in my power, and set boundaries for myself. So I want to tell you a little story. I have a foot, my right foot, that has been hurting for a very long time. I've seen many practitioners, chiro, osteo, massage, everything, and diligently. And so my myofascial massage therapist says to me last week, Shannon, you always say to me, my foot is not happy. So Daryl says to me, Shannon, is it your foot that's not happy or you that's not happy? Oof, that was a big one to swallow. There's a book that I want to show you. It's called, again, I know it always shows that backwards. It's called Heal Your Body by Louise Hay. And what it does is it talks about the mental causes of physical illness. And you can go to each of the different body parts or what's going on for you, and it'll talk and it'll be specific of the physical ailment that is happening and how that is tuning into your life. And so when I look up foot problems, it says fear of the future and of not stepping forward in life. Well, that is just totally bang on. Totally bang on. And so here I am. I decided to let go of the fear with some help from Daryl, my myofascial release massage therapist. And I can't even begin to tell you how much better my foot is. It seems crazy that we can hold this fear and anxiety in our body and manifest physical ailments, but this is a true example of that. So what's really shown up is that I have not been standing up for myself. I have not been standing on my 2 feet. It has left me feeling resentful towards my children and even angry. The wobbliness on my feet has not served my children either. I keep running around trying to save my kids, and actually what I need to do is save myself. The more I step into my power and the more I step into my fears, the more Nolan will eat and the more Abigail will come out of her room. The more I stand on my 2 feet, the more they will feel secure in themselves. I fear and the fear and control that my kids are showing me is the mirror actually into the work that I need to do. Kids do as they see. I need to inspire them through my actions. I need to step into me, which gives my kids permission to step into them. It was a very humbling moment when I realized that my kids are the mirror into the inner work that I need to do. But I am incredibly grateful for this knowing. My new mantra will be, I step forward in life with joy and ease. I step forward in life with joy and ease. I want to thank you for joining me today. I won't be with you next week as I am doing the West Coast Trail, which is a 75-kilometer hike, which is noted as one of the top 10 hikes in North America for its absolute stunning beauty and rugged terrain. Somehow I know this journey of the West Coast Trail will not just be physical. So thank you again for joining me. I look forward to seeing you on August the 2nd. Sending love to you all. Have a fantastic week. Take care. Love to you guys. Bye.